What up, peeps? I am so incredibly excited to announce that our website is launching right now. And I'm going to go through and show you guys everything about it. We're going to go through all of the new features. We're going to just poke around and look at everything. But before that, I just wanted to say that I put a ton of work and effort into building the first website. I built it completely by myself. There were some instructions on how to, connect it to our inventory system and stuff like that. But for the most part, it was just me learning how to do it for the first time. I had never built a website before that. And it was functional, which is all that was needed back then. But at some point, we decided that it was time to upgrade and improve. And I think that we have accomplished that. I will say before we jump into it that there are other changes and other small things that we will be doing. There are things that we're going to be adding. We'll probably tweak stuff, maybe even remove something, I'm not sure. It's taken a lot of work just to get it to this point, and I really wanted to launch today, so I have basically been up for the past 3 days just working on this nonstop. So I'm pretty tired, but I'm very, very happy with where it's at. So let's take a look. So this is the brand new website, guys. Just ignore this coming soon mode active. That is not going to be there, obviously. That's just so the website is not live right now. But other than that, this is how it looks. This is the homepage. As you can see, we have our scrolling banners here, which that's nothing new. We have a link to the newest store tour here, which you can also just watch directly on here. And then we have video games by console. So these will link to, let me see if I can just open one in a new tab here. Oh, I can't open it in a new tab. It's just going to open it, which is fine. We'll go back to the homepage. I just want to show you real quick how they kind of work. So this is basically the shop page. So I clicked on the Nintendo category. So what this is here, as you can see, it has every single item that is underneath the Nintendo umbrella. So from here, if you wanted to sort by highest price first, you can do that. So we'll let that load real quick. But as you can see, it's got all the items here. You can sort by in stock, or you can show the out of stock items as well, which is useful when you're adding something to your wish list, which we'll go over a little bit later. But you can see I sorted by most expensive, so you see the graded games, Pokemon box, the 64DD. This is not a Nintendo game, neither is this. I don't know why those are popping up. Okay, there's a couple things that are not Nintendo popping up in here. I'm not sure why that is. We'll probably have to work on fixing that, but you have these categories up top here that you can use to narrow down your search even more. So, if I click on Nintendo 64, for example here, you can see there's 259 results. So this is just all the Nintendo 64 items. And then from there, you can narrow it down to accessories, manuals, games. And then you also have a product search on the left-hand side. There's a search up top with a little loading DJ. And then you have all the categories on the left here as well. Price range, you can actually search by condition, which this is a little bit messed up right now. You can see there's kind of some duplicates and stuff in there, but you can search by completeness, I guess you would call it. You can also search by condition, and you can clear all of your filters right there to kind of reset it. So let's go back to the home page really quick. And the site is still a little bit slow to load. We're going to be working on that, but we've just added so many pages and so many images and stuff recently. So from the home page here, you have some main categories on the left-hand side here as well. Those will open up the shop page just like these did. We have buttons here for the pre-order section and for the trading card section. We have a scrolling banner thing of some of the best-selling items on the website. And then we have the footer down here. We've got the About page, which you can click through to get there. We have some links here and then contact info on the right. Shout out to Bauer Tech down here. That is the company that has developed this website, and they have been incredible to work with. I cannot recommend them enough. And then up top here, we have my account, we have the shop page, we have the disk resurfacing page, FAQs, and contact. We don't have to go through all these. They're kind of self-explanatory. Right down here, we have this little character guy. This will go to your account. We have the heart here, which goes to your wish list. And then we have the cart. So you can now add items to a wish list. And I think it's going to prompt you to maybe create an account to do that. But if you add an item to your wish list, and let's just go and do that so that I can show you guys the process. This video is going to be a little bit long if you maybe couldn't tell, but I do want to go through everything. So a lot of movies do not have images yet, unfortunately, but let's say that I wanted this is already in stock, but let's say that I wanted to add this to the wish list. So you can click that button here. You can create a new wish list, or you can just have the default one. So I'm going to add that. And now you can click view right from there or close. But now if I click on this little heart here, this takes me into my wish list. So you can see the item right there. And then from here, you can select the options, which would be, if we had multiple versions in stock, maybe a disc-only one and a complete one, or one in good condition or one in poor, you could select the options and add it to your cart directly from there. So if I click it, it takes me to this page where you can select the one you want, or if I go back, you can add the items to your cart right here or remove it from your wish list. You can do that in bulk, which is really, really awesome. So at the very top here, we have a button to track your order. Now, obviously, if I click on this right now, it's not really going to show me much because I do not have an order to track. I have a couple orders here that I used to test certain functions of the website, so you can see that. But there will be, once it's shipped, there should be something here to track your order or to see your tracking number or something like that. Since these items were not shipped, I don't have that option yet, but it should be pretty easy to figure out once it is available. Directly next to the track your order button, we have the register or sign in button. That is to either sign into your account or create a new one. And then once you're in your account, you have all these options over here. Pretty self-explanatory. And then we have, before I click on that, we have the currency switcher. We used to just have USD and Canadian dollars, but now we have currencies for most of the bigger countries that we get orders from. So if you are a regular buyer and you would like to see a different currency in here that you would be using but you don't see right now, just reach out through email and let us know. I can add literally any currency on the planet to this, but I didn't want to have a gigantic list, so I just added the ones that I think are either more popular or the ones that we do get orders from those countries very often. So to the left of that, we have this Become a Member section. And this is something that is completely new, and I really want to make sure that I explain this well, because I think that it is extremely awesome and it's very important. So the premium membership, you can become a VIP, and the membership is $15 a month or $140 yearly, which at $15 a month would be $180 normally for the year. So you're saving $40 by doing a yearly membership. Now, what would be the purpose? Why would anyone want to have a premium membership on our website? The biggest reason is that you get 5% off on everything automatically. If you come to the website right now, you purchase the $15 a month membership, and then right after you check out, you go back to the shop page, you are going to see that everything is automatically 5% off for you. Now, 5% off doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you have to remember that we have items for sale that are very, very expensive. And we get expensive items very often. So 5% off of a really expensive item, that could essentially pay for the entire month of the membership. And we had to find a balance of what to price it at, because having this membership, 100%, it is a guarantee we are going to make less money than if we did not have it. But I think that it is very awesome, and I like to do this kind of stuff. I like to, to have extra benefits for our customers. And I know that people who shop online with us don't get every benefit that people shopping in store do. So this is one of those things we can do to kind of put that option out there for people. So not only do you get 5% off on everything automatically, that goes for brand new games, that goes for merch, that goes for a $5,000 cartridge, it goes for literally everything. The only thing is that it does not stack with other discounts or sales, but you know. So, and then you also get access to the collector's resources page, which is a hidden page on the website that you cannot access unless you are a member. And this is something that it's very minimal now. There is some stuff available on it, but we're going to be adding more as time goes on. But essentially, it has information that collectors want. And I am personally building that section out. There are spreadsheets in there so far for Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo. They include full, complete lists of every game that has been released in North America, the PAL regions, and in Japan, as well as a ton of accessories and lists of all of the gray cartridge variants or colored cartridge variants, a list of all of the player's choice versions that have been released, all of the not for resale games or demo cartridges, and a lot more information. In addition to that, there are links to all sorts of different websites where you can purchase modding and repair parts. We have links to all sorts of different collection tracking apps and websites. We also have a collection tracking spreadsheet template, which is based off of my personal collection spreadsheet that I've built myself. We also have links to tons of other websites that sell video games. And I've kind of put this list out there in the past through YouTube, but I'm putting it in here now for anyone that is a member. And then right down here just kind of explains why the membership is a little bit expensive, because I would love for it to be like $5 a month, but we would lose too much money essentially because we sell so many expensive items. And I know that people are going to compare it to the price of GameStop's membership, but you have to understand that with GameStop, you're only getting discounts. Well, I think they changed it. You only get a discount coupon now, but it used to be that you would get a percentage off of pre-owned items only, but they never had pre-owned items that were $1,000 or more like we do. So when you're getting 5% off of everything and there's no cap on the, you know, the dollar price of the item that you're getting that discount on, it really, really adds up quickly, especially for our customers online who are making an order every other day. And I know that that's not the majority of people, but there are lots of customers that end up doing that. And so this is going to be a huge money save for them, and it's just going to be awesome. So that is one of the really, really big changes here. And if you do not want to get the membership, you don't have to. The website will function 100% as it did before. You're not missing out on anything. There's an additional benefit if you do get the membership, but we have not taken anything away and put it behind a paywall. Everything behind here is brand new. And honestly, if you don't place many orders with us, or you don't place any orders with us, but you still want to support our channel or our store, you can think of this as kind of like a Patreon. There are benefits to it, obviously, but even if you're not going to use it, but you still want to support us, this is one way that you can do that. So we'll probably be adding more stuff to this in the future. And like I said, we're going to be continuing to add to that collector's resources page. But for now, it is there as is. So I think that is pretty much it. We talked about becoming a member. We talked about the track your order button. We talked about the new filter plugin over here, where you can go down and select exactly what you want to see, and it'll show you everything. And then one of the big changes, of course, you can search by, complete in box only and good condition only. So these accessories are listed as complete in box. So that's something that people have been asking for a very long time. The search function works perfectly. Let me clear this out, and then you can see before, sometimes you would search for Legend of Zelda, and there would be like a million items that pop up, because in the description of some of the items, it would compare it to Zelda, but now it is only searching the title. So when you search Legend of Zelda, you're only going to get Legend of Zelda items. And then from here, you can see the categories that have these items in them. So right now it's just showing 63 Zelda items, but if you're like, I only want to see the Legend of Zelda strategy guides, you can click that to narrow your search down from there. So I think that is pretty much it, guys. FAQs, just for anyone who doesn't know, frequently asked questions. If you have questions about our website at all, right here, this will tell you how we kind of grade the items. Tells you if the game's black label, all that kind of stuff. Do you ship to my country? All these are in here if you have questions. So this will probably answer a lot of stuff. But of course, if you do have any other questions, you can put them in the comments down below. We read every single comment, and I can promise you that if we have time, we will respond to them as soon as we can. We're expecting the website to be extremely busy. If it's down, then there's just a lot of people trying to get to it right now, and I do want to apologize in advance if that does happen. But hopefully it's not an issue and everyone can place their orders. If you do come across any problems on the website, if you find a dead link or anything like that, please feel free to reach out as well and let us know. We'll try to fix them as soon as we can. There are a lot of items that still do not have photos on the website, but we have gone through and added thousands over the past month, and we're going to continue to do that, and we're going to try to get photos for every single item on the website eventually. If you see an item with a missing photo, you don't need to contact us about that. But like I said, any dead links or anything else that's not working properly, please let us know. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone at the store does. You guys are amazing. Thanks again. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you guys next time.